My grandfather, Alfredo Capitanini, founded the restaurant back in 1927. We're actually Chicago's oldest Italian restaurant. After that, we started La Cantina in the lower level. And then on the street level, we opened a restaurant now called Vivere. It's 3 different restaurants, 3 different menus, 3 different kitchens. That's why it's called the Italian Village Restaurants. It's not just a job, it's really a lifestyle for my family. It's something that's been passed down to generations. It's a sense of, something pride and something that you just know that you were born to do. Tradition, what we're known for, what people come here for, what people can count on. A lot of the recipes are recipes that my grandfather brought back from Italy. And a lot of our guests are like family. They've been coming here with their families, their grandkids, their children. I love to hear, those special stories about, I was here for prom or for homecoming. It still gives me goosebumps. It's the memories, it's the tradition. That's what's most important.
So Gloria, the Village has been serving Chicago since 1927. Tell us why you chose it.
That was a good year, don't you think?
I think so. It's an excellent year.
I'm just overjoyed with the Italian Village, and in fact that it's been there for 85 years. The food is traditional Italian. The menu is eclectic from all of the different restaurants within the restaurant itself. The atmosphere in the Village, which is set up like an Italian village, is so much fun. We sat in the convent.
It's like a movie set.
Yeah, you have the convent, you have the winery. When the waiter came, I asked him if he wanted to hear my confession, but that wasn't happening, okay? So we just moved on along, The service and the family and everybody there, just you feel like you're in someone's kitchen.
Let's talk about the family, the Capatinis. It's a Chicago institution. I mean, there are not many places, even the United States, where the same family for so many years, greeting you at the door.
I know a little bit of the history because I've been there, been going for a long time. And when Papa Capitanini came over, it was on a fluke that he opened this restaurant. He was on his way to California. Well, and he decided to stay around. Yeah.
So, Andy, your parents happened to be in town, and you took them to the Village. What did they think, and what did you think?
It was great. It was like the quintessential experience of an Italian restaurant, especially just being down.
I bet they loved it.
Down in the heart of Chicago. It was so much fun. I thought I wasn't gonna like it because it was down the loop. It sounded like touristy. Not at all. It was. Once you walk in, you actually get to see the Village there. There's people in tuxedos, and it's classic. There's no better way to describe it. It's exactly what you'd expect.
Elise, what'd you think?
I loved it from the moment I walked in. I thought it was a little hokey with the whole Streets of Italy scene.
Where did you sit?
Oh, it was so cute. I sat in the general sitting area because at first I didn't notice one of the rooms that were kind of closed off by the curtains. I thought that was just absolutely adorable. Like Andy said, it was so classic. Our waiter was so classic, so professional. Everybody else was dressed in jeans and t-shirts, and then there was other people that were dressed in their business suits and things like that. So there was a lot of different types of people there, and it was just really warm.
Andy, what did you order?
I had the chicken rotellini. It was chicken stuffed with sausage and prosciutto. It was great. It came with a fettuccine Alfredo. It was very good, but I was kind of digging more on what my family had ordered because they ordered kind of more of the classic things. My wife ordered the classic lasagna with cheese melted on it, which I thought
Did she love it?
It was just divine. It was great. And then my dad also got the linguine with red clam sauce, which that was just great too. And it's that kind of open, friendly environment too that we're all taking bites of each other's food.
That's what I say. And sitting at a table like an Italian family. Here, try some of mine.
Yeah, absolutely. We're all trying to one up one another with what we ordered.
There you go. I
like that competitive ordering.
Yeah.
Gloria, what do you like to get?
We went with a sort of bit of a larger group because it is a great place to take a large group of people and just get into the festive fun of it. That night they had a special veal Pollard, which was done with a fennel sauce. We had the veal marsala, we had the eggplant, so if you are a vegetarian, they can hold the cheese off, obviously. So, I mean, they've got every type of food venue that, that you need.
I had the lobster Alfredo. It was absolutely delicious.
You like lobster?
I love lobster. It was so good. It was very rich and flavorful. And my husband had the shrimp and garlic and broccoli fettuccine, I think, and he enjoyed his food as well. Our waiter came over, and based on what we ordered, he's like, "Oh, this will be really good. You should try this with this wine." He was really good with wine pairing.
Well, they have like 45,000 bottles.
Yes.
What did you say? If you can't find wine at the Village, you're in trouble.
It's not to be made, exactly.
But it's one of the largest sellers in the Midwest, and they won the Grand Award, which is one of the prestigious awards from one of the wine magazines out there. But seriously, over 600 Italian wines alone.
I think one tiny point that I'd like to interject here is the fact, and I didn't know this till a few years ago from going, there are 3 restaurants in the Village, and each restaurant has its own kitchen.
Yeah,
It doesn't all come out of the same kitchen.
Wow.
So the cantina is the enoteca, where you had a cocktail at the cantina.
Yeah, we started off the night there. We went down, and we were a little bit early for our reservation, so we went down there.
Thank you. Ooh, it looks delicious.
It's like lower ceilings. It was classic. Just another great feel for just having a drink by the bar.
And then Vivere is the grand
The
jewel.
grand room,
Okay.
yeah, which as Alpina sort of harassed me, I remember Vivere when it was the Florentine room, and that's back in 1960. Okay, we're not going to go there.
All right, Gloria, you picked the Village. Sum it up for us.
It is a great, as you say, Chicago icon with wonderful traditional Italian food.
All right, Andy?
A great Italian dining experience for everything that ties together so nicely. It's just a great experience overall.
All right, Elise?
Go there to celebrate, go with a big group so you can try different things.
All right, well, you can experience the old world vibe for yourself at the Village, 71 West Monroe Street, 312-332-7005. They're open for lunch and dinner daily. Reservations are accepted, and the average tab per person without drinks is $25.